today I'm here in the office, and I haven't been in my craft room office in, I'm not even kidding, probably a month. With Christmas, actually that's not true because I was here, mind you, Christmas was last month. So yeah, probably a month. But I have run out of my sheets for my planning, the DIY inserts, and so I am going to be printing that out and putting away my January inserts. As you see, they're very, very thick and full because I am trying to be more aware of what I spend. So I've been keeping my receipts attached to my inserts and trying to keep track of my money that I am budgeting. So I apologize. I just woke up, got my coffee. I am working on printing out my inserts so that I have them. I'm also looking at my February calendar, which is getting quite full. We have dance competitions again, so schedule's going to be crazy. Actually, for next week, I only have, I believe, one for the weekend. Oh, no, three. So, kind of crazy, but we're good. And so I'm going to have to do meal planning, and meal planning, I'm trying to incorporate easy recipes because of the schedule. So I also have a book here, which I've had for quite a while, and it's the Weight Watchers Takeout Tonight, and it's got a bunch of like quick takeout recipes because my family and I, we love takeout food. But because I am budgeting and keeping track of my money, I'm trying very hard not to eat out as much. So I'm going to take a look at these Weight Watchers recipes and try to incorporate them in some of my meal planning for this week. So I still am using my Family Plus planner for organizing my meal planning, and there are these sheets here, as you see. And I love these sheets, but I am using DIY Fish's inserts for my daily planning schedule. And like I've told you guys before, the top section here I use for my personal to-dos. The bottom section is work to-dos. This here is my timetable schedule. And then the bottom, the next page here, I put my receipts. I also just do my like note-taking, jot-taking. And then here, I do put my household tasks, but once I take it off, and as you see, I didn't do Fridays. But as you see, I will put like a little journaling thing when I feel like it. So this here, I'll show you. It can be condensed, but it's quite thick. And I don't know if this is for everybody, but I am trying. See how thick that is? Once I take out these little clips, they'll be a lot thinner. But I'm going to try and, keep it a little bit more together, probably with a binder clip or something. But I'm going to try for this year to keep my receipts and really keep track of my personal spending. And I have to say, for the I started, I think, about January 11th, so I'm almost at a month. It really has helped me to do the cash system. Have I been perfect with cash system? No. I actually have had to use my debit card sometimes, and I'm still trying to tweak my budget amounts. But I imagine that every month that I do it, I'll get better at it. I do have to say that my spending has been reduced, especially when we drove 6 hours on a road trip for a dance competition. I gave myself so much in spending money, and I gave my daughter so much in spending money, and I actually ended up not spending anything on myself because I didn't really feel the need to buy anything. And to be honest with you, sometimes I think because I'm on a trip, I feel like I have to buy something when I don't really need it. So I was really proud of myself because I saved myself that money. And honestly, I saved myself that laundry because I have a lot of stuff. And I think that's probably one of my problems with laundry is that I have too much stuff. So I thought that was really good. And because I'm on that cash system, there's more conscious spending in comparison to if I was to use a credit card or a debit card. I tend to not really think about it. So that's really good. And then being responsible and keeping track of my spending per day, like I kind of can keep myself in tune of, you know, am I overdoing it or whatever the case may be. So that's been working out really well for me so far. It isn't a month yet, but it's close to it. And am I perfect at keeping track of it? No. I mean, during my trip, I really didn't do a daily review at the end of the day and put my receipts together. I'm actually doing it now. But at least because I had so much cash, I knew that I didn't overspend. I knew that that's how much money we had, and that's how much we had to spend. Plus, the hotel we stayed at, the breakfast was included, and it was a really nice breakfast. It was a hot breakfast with lovely dishes, and that really helped out with the reduction or reducing our spending amount when we're out of the home. So that's what I'm doing today. I am having an internal struggle with myself because I love using this DIY, not my DIY, but this day timer planner. But I've been using my personal size Malden as my wallet. And I have these little envelope systems that I'm keeping track of my cash spending. And I love it. I love this Malden. It's great. I've reduced it. It's not too bulky anymore. It fits in my purse. It's perfect. But I'm kind of like, okay, well, I'd really like to use my A5 Antique Rose Malden too to have it like matchy-matchy. Should I repunch all my stuff and put it in here? And I'm not sure because I've tried to move all the stuff in here to another day timer planner and I didn't like it. And my thing is, if I move everything, from the day timer into here, and if I don't like it, is that going to be more work than necessary? This is all last year's stuff. And as you see, I've used this planner quite a bit. And I loved it, but I don't know. The other thing too is because the Malden, you can really expand it, but it's going to be full. Like this planner here is going to be crazy full. And I have a feeling that with all my receipts and everything, I'm not going to be able to keep a full year in one binder. Just because, all the receipts. So I don't know. I have this internal struggle with that. I don't know what I'm going to do. But it's really not a problem. It's just something small. So, but yeah, today I'm working on laundry. I'm going to have a shower, have breakfast. I haven't done that yet. And I'm going to print out my inserts. And clean up my craft room because I haven't been here in a while and I haven't, done anything. I haven't done any crafting. I haven't, well, let's not say I haven't done anything, because I've done lots, but I haven't done any personal creative stuff for myself, because it's just been a whirlwind right now. And I think partly too, I've been avoiding this room is because it's just full of stuff that has to get organized, and so I got to get myself on track. Hi everyone, we're here at the dance studio where my daughter practices, because we've got solos coming up this weekend, so she's practicing while I critique. Anyways, after this, we're going to head home. Fortunately, we missed some of the Seahawks game, so I hope they're doing all right. Okay, well, we'll talk to you in a bit. So I'm right here, and I'm just trying to print out my Diyfish inserts for February, and I've done most of them, but I have, what am I on? Sunday the 23rd, so I've had the last week of February to print, so I'm just on here, and I've downloaded and purchased my planner inserts, and let me just see here. I'm going to just scroll. This is March, and this is the one that you print on letter size paper. So here, this is February 25th, and I'm going to print out the last week, and I thought it'd be good to show you. So this is week 9, and as you can see up here, it's page 81. So I'm going to go to File, Print, and then I'm going to go right here and go 81. This is a little tedious, but I love the inserts so much that I don't mind. I could take it somewhere and get it done all at once, but I don't mind. So now I'm going to print it on my printer, and I have the Canon, here it is, IX6520. And what happens is, okay, so it's coming out, and it's printing the page, and then all I do is I put it back in, and I just, when it came out, I basically flipped it around and put it right in, because that's the way mine prints. And I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to go File, Print, and then pages, and I put the from, and I'll put in 82, because that's the next page, to 82, and then I just go print. And then what happens is it's going to print the second page, so back and the front. And then as you see with this one here, it gives you the cutting line right here. So you just cut this. This is the front page of the week. So I'm going to continue on and print the last week. I have about, I guess about 3 or 4 more pages to do. Okay, so I've printed out all of February for the DIY inserts. And what I'm going to do right now is set aside some of the pages that need to be cut in a special way. So for example, the front page here that has the calendar and the weekly chart, this doesn't have to be cut at all. And I think it's the only page in the month that doesn't have to be cut. It just has to be folded. So I'll leave that aside. I think the next thing that has a special cut is week 7, but it's the second week in the month of February. And so I'm going to cut here where it says, oh, hold on. Can you see it? It says in red, this is a cutting line. So this whole line here I'm going to cut. Okay, so here is the piece that I cut. And it says, let's just see if I can focus that. It says cutting line. So now I have this page, and I would hole punch it here, and then here is a folding line. So when I get to that part, I will do that. So I'm going to take the rest of the weeks that are like this and just cut them up so that I can have them all done. Okay, so I've cut up the sheets that have the weekly charts, this one here. But as you see, I now have to cut the day on 2 pages, and right here you'll see it says cutting line. So for every week, like the first week of February, obviously I only have 2 days, the first and the second. So I'm going to cut that in half, and then you just have to be careful when you're cutting, because you don't want to cut the weekly chart, and then you'll have 7 more pages to cut in half. So I'm going to go and do that and show you what it looks like at the end. So I will be punching the hole on here and punching the hole here. Okay, so in my binder it's going to look like this, because it'll be hole punched here. And then the first will be this with a plain sheet. And the second will be this, and then another sheet. So I'll continue to cut and show you what it all looks like. These here are the shorter ones, are my daily pages, and then the middle size or the medium size ones are my weekly charts, and the longest one is my monthly chart. So now I can just hole punch them and put them in my planner. So I double checked to make sure that all my pages were correct so I can start punching them. This here is my day timer A5 hole puncher. So I'm going to go ahead and punch these, and then I can put them into my planner. Okay, so it's all punched and ready to put into my planner. Oh, let's just see if I can do this one hand. There we go. And then all I have to do is fold my pages, and I am almost done. Okay, so my February inserts are in, and as you see, my monthly chart is right here, and it's been folded. And then the first week of February, which is week 5, it's part of January and February, so I've got this sheet here plus my monthly calendar, and then I have my 2 days that coincide with week 5, and then I have week 6, and you see it's all folded, and in there is my weekly chart, and then I have my weeks all ready to go, and then fold that back. I have week 7, that's all in there. Week 8, which is all in there. No, it's not folded, but week 9 is right there. You know, it all fits nice and neat. And that's all of February. So, easy peasy, and now it's done, and now I can get all my stuff planned for February. I've already put in some of the dates that are happening in February, and some notes on there. And then here are my highlighter sticky notes that are removable, and I just put all the regular weekly schedules on there. And then these are special appointments that I have to do. And again, for the week 7 I've done the same thing. For week 8 I've done the same thing. And week 9 I've done the same thing. And this will be filled up but some of my son's rowing schedules are not on here yet because the coach hasn't given it to us yet. So that'll add to my planning pages. And so it's completely done, and I'm organized for February. So that is it. That is my February, all ready to go. If you have any comments or questions, please post them below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.